Hello, everyone. It's currently 7 o'clock almost Atlantic Standard Time. So, one of the things that we're working on this evening, hopefully, the light is bright enough for you guys. I can see. Um, so, if you're a subscriber, as always, we focus on you guys. We start a list for you. My dog's been hanging out with me a little bit more. He's so cute. So yeah, I'm doing free readings every single day this week. And so one of the things that I've been doing at 11:11 is we've been doing a little silent meditation, getting healing messages that way. And the messages that I'm getting in that meditation seem to be helpful. So what I'm going to encourage you guys to do is put your questions in the comment area there. And what I'll do is I'll just pick someone out, whoever I feel called to. We'll just do readings that way, and as our subscribers hop on, of course, we'll make sure that they get as much attention as we can give them, so making sure that they get first dibs here. But I just really appreciate everybody tapping and liking the screen. One of the things that I've been doing in these free readings this week is once we get up to 10,000 likes, then I'm pulling somebody out and doing a little bit of a deeper reading. So, of course, these are mini readings. If you want to come in as a new subscriber, you get a deeper reading for your first time, and then otherwise you often just get little mini readings. If you're in need of a deeper reading, you can pay $35 Canadian underneath my PayPal. I'm going to be working on Cash App. I have to write that down as well. So for now, it's horsemanreadings@gmail.com underneath PayPal. So again, that's if you only want to go deeper. Otherwise, we're doing free readings here. Jody, is my move to Smithers going to be good for me long term? I'm getting a no. So feel free to ask another question or come in as a subscriber if you like, and we'll go deeper. Jenna, will Logan reach out soon for us to reconnect? Getting a no for that. Hello, guys. Welcome in. So a special that I have going on this week is a 30-minute reading is $50 Canadian, and so I send that over to your email, so you can ask as many questions as you like, and I do readings and healings as well. All right, something interesting is going on right now. I can feel that. Hope you guys had an amazing new moon if you work with new moon energy. Thank you, Pretty Dan, for following. And if you want to check out my replays from the last so many days, we have some theta healing downloads in there and some collective energy. So yeah, YouTube Live is where I have my last week's readings and healings. And then just under videos, you'll get the replays from here. We did the daily energy, so I've been committing to doing the daily energy at 11:11 in the morning Atlantic Standard Time. Stephanie, has Sydney, my ex, thought about texting me or calling me? I'm getting a no. But I feel like you're not meant to put your energy into that right now. Kayla, will Sebastian reach out to me because he's seen my message? I'm getting a yes. But again, I feel like the timeline makes a difference. You're welcome, Daniel. Am I outgrowing my friends, Deepak and Saeed? Deepak, yes. Saeed, no. And I mean, with that too, there's when I'm saying yes, there's still like there's energy around that. Like, why do you feel that way? And again, that's where I do deeper readings and things. But there's definitely an energy going on in relation to that. Hey guys, welcome in. So what's nice tonight is we're just doing some channeled messages without cards and things like that. And this is kind of fun for me. By the end of the day, because this is running closer to the end of my day, I really want to start doing like nighttime readings, but I find by the time I wake up, I start doing readings, and by the end of the night, I'm just kind of ready to shut it down. So I'm doing my best to commit to 7, and then if I happen to be up later, I'll hop on as well, or if I'm wanting to continue some lives, I'll do it in the afternoon. But I just find by the time I get to this time, I just kind of want to do some channeled, peaceful readings. You're welcome. Denise, is things over between me and Kay? Yeah, that feels like there's an ending there for sure. So one of the things I've been doing is once we get up to 10K, I'm doing a deeper reading for people, but it feels like we need people to tap to get there. Hello, welcome in. We're doing free readings. Ah. All right, I don't see anybody asking for readings. This is interesting. Usually I'm really busy. Maybe it's related to me saying that I've been doing a lot lately, so I'm just kind of coming on here just because I'm keeping some consistency and flow to see how that goes with like time and how many people are hopping on at this time. Hi, do me please, DV. Okay, so what would you the mindful minute? Hi, how are you? Thank you. I'm very good. I was saying I'm setting the intention for this to be a little bit more peaceful. So again, I'm doing some channeled messages. So if you have something you'd like to work on, just let me know, Heather. So I'll write your name down in case we get a list going for our subscribers. If we make it up to 10,000, we're doing a deeper reading on someone for free. Otherwise, we're just doing quick little messages here. I am feeling some peace in here, which is great. Julie, will I be with Steve in December? Getting a no. Feel free to come in as a subscriber and we'll go deeper. Again, you can pay $35 if you want to do a deeper reading as well. That's underneath PayPal through my link tree. We've got a free masterclass coming up on Saturday as well at 7:15. So we're going to be doing readings and healings in there. I'm going to be promoting my Foundation for Healing program coming up January 4th. So feel free to get in that as well. We need a few people to make that happen as well. So, but the replay gets put in my membership group under VIP as well. And you also get the replay if for some reason you can't make a call, but we get together every 4 weeks, and that's between January and the end of April, which is awesome. Those are an hour and a half calls, so it's kind of fun in a Zoom setting. It's so different than this, and I love group settings. It can be really helpful to keep the momentum going if there is a project or something you're working on. I know I definitely need that in my life, so I know there are other people that can use it as well. Would love to hear what you pick up on house hunting. Just me, so I'm going to put you in there as well. Just me, okay? Will my oldest daughter be okay with her stomach issues? So, daughter, stomach issues. Okay. And we're not supposed to. Should I put more effort into my social media? Okay. So, effort into social media. First of all, Heather, we're going to focus on you first. Again, we don't do pregnancy or health, but as you guys know, I do body, mind, and spirit. So, if I can feel into any type of like chakra blockages, stuff like that, we can definitely work on that. And of course, I always like to promote my healing products and things like that here too. So if I do feel like I can support you with anything I offer. It's so funny, right before I came on here, I have a bin that's like humongous of herbs, and yeah, I think I spent like $10,000 or something like that. I don't know, whenever I started doing this, I don't know when I started selling my products. Not that long ago, but I really went a little crazy. And so now I've got this huge variety of herbs, which is great. So I literally now I can help people with anything, but I have to start promoting the fact that I do that and that I make products for people. And so if there ever you are having some issues with anything literally emotional, I can support you through herbs and different things like that as much as I can, of course, but I always feel like I have something for anything. So yeah. So social media. Hello. So guys, my subscribers always get priority, just so you know. Okay. So, just a quick question, mindful minute. This almost feels like peaceful talk time tonight, which I really like. So I do enjoy evenings. I'm not a morning person at all. So I just find like the energy's a bit different. I feel like again, calm is coming up for people. It's just better. So if you watched my live earlier this morning, again, replays underneath YouTube, I was attempting to have more dialogue with people because I feel like more people need to express right now and really like feel like they're coming up with their own game plan, things like this. So what's your intention, Heather, for putting more of an effort into your social media? Or why do you feel like you need to do that? What's your purpose? And then I can help you out more, okay? We can just navigate with like your energy around this situation of why you feel the importance of that, of either doing or not doing. Yes. So what is your intention behind the putting in more effort into the social media? Because I'm already picking up on things. I always want to achieve a successful channel to help others. Okay, do you mean start a channel? Is that what you mean? And what type of channel are you looking to start? And again, what's the purpose behind it? Because I can already feel like you have really great ideas. The energy feels positive. However, one of the things that I was listening to actually before I came on here, again, no coincidence, I was listening to this lady talking about like when we really believe in what are like what's going on in our business, like what our purpose is behind our business, when we love our business essentially and what we do, it's not about money. It's really about everything involved in the business, right? It's helping people or whatever it is. And so we really eliminate often the money portion of things. And when we do that, that's really honestly when we truly succeed. And so if you ever end up in the membership group, which I've suggested before, the income program is more where we talk about that. And we do talk a little bit about the like manifesting abundance. I did this program quite a long time ago, but I was really in that mindset. I was doing a lot of training, getting a lot of coaching and things like that. So that's kind of why I decided to do more of that, to get in that higher vibration and in that mindset work. So yeah, that's coming up. I always want to achieve a successful channel to help others. So your intention is helping others. I have one on TikTok, but want to start something new on YouTube. Okay. So you want to help other people on TikTok, and you want to know if you should put more effort into that. And you also want to start something new on YouTube. Okay. So one of the things, obviously, we're just doing quick mini readings. So this is like, there's a lot to this. This is more like a coaching session, I feel. So what I was just saying is like when we can eliminate finances and we really can focus on that energy of my why do I want to do this, and keep focusing in on that, that's going to help you be productive. So I'm not going to go into a whole reading. You can pay $35 here if you want me to go into a deeper reading, but the most important thing is go back to your why you want to do this, and allow that to be what is your creative energy or your creative process. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you without going too deep. Okay, it's hard for me not to do that when I want to, but I just want to be able to go into everybody here in a general reading. So thank you so much for asking your question. Let me know if that's helpful for you. Once we get up to 10,000, we'll pull somebody out and do a deeper reading as well. So thank you everyone who shares this out with others and supports me here as well. So much appreciation and gratitude. So, Just Me, are you still there? You're looking to tap into the energy of your oldest daughter's stomach issues. All right, so we're not going to go into your daughter's energy, first of all, because she's not here and that's not nice to do. But if we go into the situation, I feel like she's on a certain life path, okay? Hi, Luli, welcome, and we can put you on the list if you like. She's on a certain life path where it feels like there's some obstacles for her, okay? And because of this, it's making her feel like she needs to go inward versus outward. And so, as a mother, it says your subscription's gonna expire soon, Lily, in 48 hours. So feel free to continue on if you're enjoying these. And I really appreciate all the support that you've been offering me here. So, yes, as a mother, what I would do here, just me, is to continue to educate her on ways to express her emotions and to trust a little bit more. Things are going to work out. It is okay, that sort of thing. So, anything you can do to just give her that healthy reminder that, you can talk about this, you can let it out. Finding, again, ways to like let it all go and reassuring her, I think this will improve things for her. Okay, but right now she's going through that little downward spiral pitfall thing. Okay, and so that would be my encouragement. You're welcome. Again, usually when we work on health, we do this in a private setting, but I feel like that will be helpful for just like the mothering support side of things, which I think when we're not going into somebody else's energy, all we can really do is think about, well, how does this affect you and what can you do, with your own powers and gifts as well, because you're obviously a healer and here for a reason. So thank you so much. So tonight we're just giving people messages. Once we get up to 10,000, we're going to do a deeper reading like we do on our subscribers here. If you want to do obviously an actual reading and healing and kind of coaching, whatever it is that you need, you can pay 35 Canadian underneath my PayPal link, which is in my link tree. So we're answering questions after we focus on our subscribers. If you want to subscribe, you can click the little star in the question. Okay, Lily, so we'll go back. You're saying hello. My question mark. It just said your subscription for this is up in 48 hours because when you're not on auto renewal, when you guys pop up, it'll say like this person is like no longer going to be a subscriber. So it just gives me that information, just passing that along to you. Okay, so Lily, do you have a area of focus or anything like that? It's okay if you don't. You're welcome. And our replay from earlier at 11:11 is professional. Okay. That's also up underneath my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe underneath there, guys, as well. There's lots of stuff from last week's live healings and readings and a talk in there about shadow work, things like that, which can be really helpful. And then, yes, I've been throwing all the replays up. Hello, Big Sexy. Okay, so Luli, being a subscriber, we're working on you guys, just so you guys are tapping the screen as well. When we get up to 10,000, we're going to pull somebody in for free as well. If you don't want to subscribe or pay for a reading, that's no problem. We're doing free all week, which is awesome, or pay it forward, which is what I'm in the vibe about. So, professionally, what's coming through here, Luli, is you're putting in a lot of time and effort, it feels like, again, for others. And so I kind of feel like you need more healing for all the amount of energy that you're putting out. So my question would be, are you getting back what you feel like you should be getting back based on all the time and energy you put forward? So I'm not sure if you feel like you're earning what you want to earn or you're happy with where you're at that way, but I honestly feel like things are out of balance for the amount of time and energy you're putting forward. We have seen this with your energy already, so definitely it feels like if you need to create more boundaries, I would work on that because it feels like, again, asking yourself, hey, if they're not doing X, Y, and Z, kind of like, why am I? And it's not to become like other people or anything like that. It's more just like I am worthy and deserving of what I put forward. I deserve whether it's this dollar sign, this amount of time off, people to treat me a certain way, whatever it is. But I think you're starting to demand more out of your life in general. So whether it's respect or the time and energy back that you put forward, but I really get that you're such a giver that you absolutely need to get that back. And I'm just feeling like there's a little something out of balance. So boundaries specifically is what I would work on, okay? Love always. Subscription is expiring in 48 hours, so feel free to resubscribe if you want to. The auto renewal, if you're enjoying these, can be really helpful, so you don't have to go back in and do that all over again, but that's completely up to you. So yeah, so that is your message again. I feel like I want to go deeper, but it feels like, that'll give you kind of like a place to focus your energy on. Boundaries is a tough one because it means that when we're feeling like a little bit low, we have to put a lot of time and energy into it. So it might be something like you're going to start implementing this once your energy is feeling, like better too. So don't feel like things need to get done like right now just because you're receiving that information. And as an intuitive, we're very aware of things that we need to do or that are going to happen, and that can cause issues for us as well, because it's like, wait, I'm not meant to do this right now, or oh my god, this is going to happen. And it's like, okay, slow your roll. It's great. Say thank you, and then just kind of allow this to manifest in ways that you want as you co-create, with others, or however that comes through for you. But there's a creative process to this that can actually be fun as you navigate and problem solve. Okay. Yeah, you get a lot of downloads too, Luli. I think the membership is good for you as well, because you're going to find that being here and doing the work and the things like that it's going to amplify you. Okay, so you might find that sometimes you're like, wait, I need to slow down a little bit. Okay, but yeah, you're moving in the right direction. Boundaries are a great thing to be having to work on. That's a sign that you're making progress. Okay, so lots of love your way. Have we covered all of our subscribers? If so, we're almost halfway to our 10,000 to pull somebody in and do a reading. So we'll just do quick little mini reads here tonight, okay? Yes, everything is a work in progress. Like I said, as an intuitive, we can like feel into so much that it's like, wait, when is this going to happen? Is this something I'm meant to do? So we don't want to fall into that questioning. Just trust in that process, right? I know the universe is guiding you anyway, so don't sweat it. All right. So what would your questions be if you had a question? And then we'll see if that's a question I'm open to answering. Sandy, will I be approved for Unite CT? Getting no. Again, this is present time. We're not doing future readings, so this is like where the energy is now. Ollie, will Kay and I be together? Getting a no. Danny and Stacy and I communicate soon. For some reason, I'm getting a no. Again, when you ask soon, that's kind of talking about, to me, soon is like pretty much tomorrow. Lee, will I get in trouble at work? No. But there's something going on, obviously, in the energy around that. Thank you very much for the support, guys. Is Michael still in love with me? No. Does Rick miss me? No. Will I see Ben again, Lynn? Yes. Are me and my ex going to get back together? I hope not. I got a no for that. Does S want to work things out, Casey? I feel that, yes. I'm getting a light, gentle yes. Go easy on that one. Shailene, does Max love me? I'm getting that really strong feeling from this person. Will I be moving to a different country next year? So, if we reach the 10,000 and I feel called to you, Heather, we'll focus on you. It's just in these readings, we go into your energy and then we get out of your energy when we're doing the subscribers at first, okay? You can also pay $35 Canadian underneath my PayPal, and then you can take over their reading here live, and people can benefit from that as well. If you come in for your first time, you get a deeper reading as well. Otherwise, you get a reading and healing every single time I come on live, which is amazing. So Pink Flowers, your subscription is also going to expire in 48 hours, so feel free to auto-renew. If you're enjoying these, hello, welcome in. Elaine, what is your question? We can focus on you. And if you're a subscriber, guys, you get priority. So make sure if you're hopping in here as a subscriber that you say hello as well. Should I pursue things with Gareth? Yes, that energy feels lovely. I would open up to that. So, why do I feel like Callie just hopped on here as well? So if you're a subscriber and you would like a reading, just let me know, guys. Hi, it's my first time. Hello, welcome in. We're doing some free readings. Once we get up to 10,000, we're going to do a deeper reading on someone. I want to know about my energy. I would say just lighten up a little bit more energy-wise. It feels like if you've been serious lately, you could just be a little sillier, something like that, just because I feel like we're not meant to live such a serious life. I probably am not a great one to be saying that to people. I'm probably like, ah, as I was saying that I have been, when I'm doing readings all day, I'm starting to actually finish slash start my book, which is amazing. I had some healing. I had a healing session on myself today, so lots of changes because the second I get a reading or healing, I'm like, yeah, bring it on. So then I'm like having these conversations and I'm initiating all these projects, and they're big stuff too. So it definitely, between healing and receiving, it's a lot today. So thank you for all the support, guys, here. You're welcome. Katrina, one of the things that comes up for you is it feels like you might be fearful of other people judging you, or you've had people judging you in the past that was it feels like hurtful to you. So I would definitely work on that energy, any type of judgment. My membership group, beginner level, that's $11.11. We do guided meditations every month. They're not long, they're not complicated, but you can get all the previous ones too. So there's nice, as we're growing that membership, there's more and more. So there's more and more content. So there's no shortage of love and creativity in that space. So you're welcome. So I did see a couple subscribers hopping on there. You guys don't want a message. I just joined and working on centering yourself. Oh, I'm so glad. So I didn't know that was you. So wonderful. I'm glad. And that was like an old, that was like one of the first ones that I did. So that's great. That was before I was getting into Zoom, with faces and stuff. It was just kind of more like this. So yeah, you get a lot of downloads there. And again, because that was like an old version kind of me, it's nice it's underneath the beginner level, because chances are people that are attracted to that are also kind of in that starting position of trust. So I'm so glad, Justine. I didn't know that was you. I like to know who people are. So very cool. Thank you guys for all the support as well. My special this week is a 30-minute reading sent over to your email. And I also have December readings and 2024 readings, and again, a free masterclass. We only have 3 people signed up for the masterclass this Saturday at 7:15, and it's not recorded. Usually I record all of those so they'll get put in our membership group so they can benefit as well, but something was telling me to keep this sacred so the people that are in there can really talk about literally anything. They can feel really safe, especially if it's like their first time coming into something like that. So welcome in, Veronica. If you would like a reading, let me know. We're almost up to 10K. Hi, I am new from South Africa. Anything for me, please? Milani, one of the things that I get for you is it feels like Spirit's communicating with you a lot. They're wanting you to start learning more about your spiritual gifts and your path, but it feels like they're really trying to get your attention, and then they're like, oh, we're doing everything to get her attention. She ain't picking up what we're throwing down. So it feels like a reading would be beneficial for you. Those are 35 Canadian. If you want to pay through my PayPal, once it pops up, we can focus on you. Also, if you're a subscriber, we go a little deeper as well. But make sure that you're feeling into your energy and listening in, because they're like, she's not listening. So maybe something to start doing, perhaps? Thank you for your question. Sarah, will I be able to see my boyfriend alone soon? Have you talked to your boyfriend about this already? Did you say, "Hey, this is what I want to do"? Because I'm getting you're supposed to be telling him how you feel. So have you been communicating this to your boyfriend specifically? No, he is in the ICU. Okay, right. I forgot about that. Okay, right. Okay, that makes sense. So he's not communicating. He's not able to communicate then at all? SMP, Sarah. Is he able to communicate at all? Well, his family wouldn't leave the room when I was there. That's kind of what I was gathering. Uh, so you never get to be alone with him. I just want to be able to talk to him. Okay. I'm extremely uncomfortable around there. Okay, because I'm getting, you can tell her to, you can, basically you can tell her to say, anyway, I'm so tongue-tied with this. Obviously, this is a hard one for you. But it's like, tell them, LOL. Tell the family. They're not the friendliest. Yes, it's like you can say slash tell them, LOL. But the fact that I couldn't even communicate that and it all looked messy and it was like hard for me to read, that tells me obviously it's hard for you to communicate this, but literally that's what they're telling me. You need to talk, you need to tell him that you need that, and then you also need to tell them that you need that. So both. So this is feels like that's part of your healing journey. It's not about the family. It's not about him. Sometimes it's about you. You're equal. He's important. They're important, and so are you. So maybe I just get that that's part of your healing journey is actually maybe, you know, speaking up about this. Okay, so that's your answer. You've got to communicate it if that's something that you want because you're important. And sometimes when there's things like that going on, we can kind of put ourselves to the wayside and but that's not what's right for your healing journey, I feel. So, you know that in your heart of hearts. Yes, I am incredibly bad at speaking. Okay, something to work on if we were doing a healing session together. So yeah, that's kind of that's your message. Okay, thank you so much for asking. So if you guys want to know more about what I do or anything that I have going on, free or not free, that's underneath my link tree. Okay, and excuse me, any other subscribers? A lot of energy moving here tonight. Any other subscribers wanting a message? I feel like there was someone else, but we'll keep going. And again, if you haven't resubscribed, Luli, or there was someone else with fairies or dinosaurs or something like that, feel free to continue on if you're enjoying these. Hi, I'm Anna. How are you? Well, Elliot and I eventually date. Thank you. You're welcome for being so polite and nice. I am very good. I'm enjoying my evening. I'm just kind of organizing my space while I'm working this evening. Oh, we made it up to 10. Okay, so I'm just going to answer this one and then we're going to pull somebody out. Will Elliot and I eventually date? Thank you. I'm getting that he needs to actually talk to you about a bunch of stuff. Um, he needs to like learn how to, whether it's get things off of his chest, tell you how he really feels, talk about, be more talkative, something like that. But that's what's important for that to actually work. He needs to come to you and talk to you about, I wrote down blah, 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 blah. So he has things he wants to talk to you about, but he needs to actually do that. And so it almost feels like it's his job to initiate that and make that head start. Otherwise, I feel like it's not going to be great for you because I feel like you don't want to have to be the one to do all the work. So he needs to see if this relationship is going to work. Like, I have to do my part. I have to learn to communicate and talk, that sort of thing. So that's kind of what's coming through for you, Anna. Okay. So we reached our milestone. Thank you everyone who's been supportive. If I'm still on here, we can make it to 20,000, then we'll focus on someone and go deeper. Hello, Star Child. Welcome, Anne. Again, you've been on my mind, so we're very connected to each other. So, Corrine, I'm going to pick you. You want to focus on your work journey, okay? So, what is it about your work journey that you want to know? What do you mean, work journey? Is it like what is it specifically that you're looking to know? Because the more specific we are with a question, where I'm not spending too much time in energies this evening, because we're just kind of moving through people here tonight, doing some free readings. So, Corrine. Thank you, Star Child. Thank you. You're the best. If you want to come in for a reading, feel free to do so. Always take up space here. Thank you. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. You're always so supportive. I've got a handful of amazing people in here, I find. Everybody is awesome, but I just have some of those special people that always make me feel special. So Corrine was asking about, thank you. Lost my job, will I get another job? Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to work on you, Star Child, okay? Can you share about my work journey? Lost my job, will I find another good job? So first of all, yes, you will find another good job, okay? So yes, you'll find this job, but thank you very much. Oh, you're so sweet. She needs to focus. Come on into my free masterclass, Star Child, this Saturday if you have the time. It's at 7:15 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. Again, it's free and it's going to be not recorded. It's going to be intimate and interactive. You'll be the fourth person in. That's if everybody shows up. So it'll give us some time together to navigate things, and you'll find that there will be a beautiful connection with everybody. What we're doing is letting go of your emotional baggage at the same time as working on any 2024 goals, and it's to get in that mindset of continuously working on these things, having a little bit of homework, and then giving yourself time to work through those. Also, the free masterclass that I did underneath the YouTube Live is also like masterclass number 1. So if you didn't watch that and you have time, feel free to do that. So she needs to focus on her lessons. I get distracted easily, guys. I've got that ADD. So Corrine, lessons, okay? So sometimes I'm going to be there. Do you need me to sign up? Yes. Anybody that's joining us, they have to go to my Linktree or my horsemanreadings.com, book online. Then they'll say book in, and then you put your email or whatever it is, and then the link for the Zoom will pop in. That way I can keep track of everything, and I don't need to pass the link out, and I'm like so organized now. So yeah, lessons. The reason why this is coming up is because sometimes when we lose a job, that can be like a negative experience. But what did we learn from that experience, right? What are the lessons that we got from that? And I feel like that will be really helpful for you. That's what Spirit wants you to pay more attention to. Okay, Christine? Let me know if that relates to you as well. So if we get up to 20K, we'll do a deeper reading on someone as well. Do you have any other questions about that as well? You're welcome very much. All right, so Star Child, what would you like to focus on here? What's going down? I'm kind of getting you're not overly happy right now, but I feel like you're trying to be because you know all the mindset work and the power of positivity, but there still feels like there's something where it's like, I'm just settling, or I know the difference, but I'm just faking it or pretending. I don't know if you relate to that at all. It's okay if you don't, but there's just definitely something happening there. You know when I'll get the other job. Ah, your spirit team is funny. So I'm getting 15 days, 15 weeks, 15 months out, kind of like an LOL. So the number 15 is going to play a role, okay? So 15 days, 15 weeks, 15 months. 15 is my sign or symbol for celebration. So it's going to happen. So get your energy up as if it's already happened, and the sooner it'll happen, okay? Yes, you were right on it. Okay. Feeling a lot of heaviness, don't know why. Okay. So we're not working with cards tonight. We're just doing channeled messages from Robin and, doing more feeling into my body, kind of doing some channeled messages, like free writing as well, which is a fun little thing because it just feels like it's less energy for me. These evenings, I was saying, it's just nice to find a little more peace. I tend to go hard at it early, even if I don't feel like that's my best time of the day, and then I get into evening and I'm in like chill mode. I like my low lighting and stuff like that. Thank you very much. Yeah, so do I. I trust my channeling more than cards. Okay, so I'm seeing the number 7 for you. Do you have a connection to the number 7 by chance? Does 7 mean anything to you? Does Jay think about me? I'm getting a no. December. I have a connection to 7. I'm gonna shut my door here. Hi, honey. 7 is one of my angel numbers. Yeah, it felt like a spiritual number to me. Okay. So the reason why this is coming up is because it feels like you're in a learning curve right now, and it feels like you deserve a bit more than maybe you're giving yourself credit for. And it feels like spirit wants you to see yourself in a positive light. And there are times where you might be pulling your own energy down. It doesn't feel like there are people around you that are negative. It actually feels like you're kind of doing this to yourself. So a little bit of a old self-destructive pattern. Not sure if you worked with the new moon. I'm always like, you need to get into my membership group. But even if you get into the energy of the membership group, it's $11.11 Canadian. I don't know what that is in American. It's way less. Even if you were in there for just the 1 month, I feel like the new moon ritual that I offered, the theta healing downloads, the weekly energy reading, the meditation I just posted, the grounding workshop, the meditation program, the dream workshop, the center yourself program, and then getting that when the next time things come in could be beneficial for you. Yeah, and the reason why this is coming up is because it feels like this self-destructive pattern of behavior is old. It's so old. And I think that's why you're like, oh, I don't know where this is coming from. It's just old energy coming back up to help you recognize your worth and bringing in more wealth. And if financially you're there and you're available, go do the VIP. But if you're not, start at the beginner level. Like, I am not attached to this myself, right? I'm just encouraging because I know it's going to be helpful for you. And also, like, when it comes to your worth and your value and your time of money, I feel like I'm hearing different strokes for different folks. Don't feel like you need to follow anybody else's way of doing things. I feel like you're so intuitive, you know what's right for you. And so just get anybody else's, like, things that they're telling you to do or you think you need to do, any of those little pressures. When you're learning, we don't need extra pressure, okay? So I don't know if this is, again, little things that you're seeing other people doing or things that you feel like you need to do, but it's like a little bit of ego is creeping in there too. Okay, let me know if you find that helpful. Hello guys, and welcome in. So thank you so much for your question. I'm so happy you're going to join us on Saturday. I think you will find that this class is great, and then if you are loving it, and then you can come in January, do the actual program. That one is 555 Canadian. excuse me, you can pay it over time if you want to. It'll be recorded if you need to, like, if you don't learn that way, you want to rewatch those, or if you're like stressed you can't make something, you can let me know what you want support with. I'll do it all for you. You can get the recording. It's all good. Thank you. And you're also wonderful. So, yeah, keep shining that light bright, and you are all good. Sometimes we need other people to remind us of that, okay? But yeah, you're gonna get there, okay? And I think your lives are doing well, okay? Thank you so much. Will you give me a message from Spirit, Hannah? Yes, thank you guys. Thank you so much for the gifts. Yeah, one of the things that I'm getting for you is more laughter, more joy. That seems like a theme for everybody. It feels like some people are taking things way too seriously. As I was saying, my face even feels serious today. And it's important we're bringing more light. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. Into our situation. So that's kind of what Spirit wants you to know, is just to offer a little more healing to your heart at this time. Sometimes we're just not giving ourselves enough time to thrive and to enjoy. So this energy lately has been more about giving yourself time with this new moon. So let me know if you relate to that. Are you going into silent meditations, as I've been encouraging every morning on here, to listen into what Spirit has to say for our highest good? Sometimes we don't shut off the to actually hear and to heal. So it is a little time consuming, totally, but you're worth it, you know? Put yourself into your own schedule. I totally relate to that. You might want to reset your life goal. I think it helps bring more people in once you reach it. Thank you. Yes, I am. I'm really bad for that. So thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, should I change careers? I'm getting a no. Again, just reading the energy of now. Will my business sell? Again, right now it's a no. LOL, me too, yes. One of the themes that's been coming up, and again, replays are underneath the YouTube live, has been like procrastination. That was one of the things that also was coming up in my energy today as well, and again in lots of people's. It's like we're in that energy of like, okay, the time is now, do the thing. And so it's so easy when we are living these busy lives to forget about ourselves along the way, or not just do the things when we know we need to do them, that sort of thing. So we might become a little sloppy in our spiritual lifestyles as well, when it's like, okay, just, keep going. Making sure, of course, you're not draining or burning yourself out, but keeping the momentum high, keeping the vibration high. And don't forget, again, we were seeing this earlier with someone, like your purpose behind something is most important, right? Like you're doing something for a reason. If you can remind yourself of that, it will be helpful. So do you guys think we can get up to 20,000? Do you think we can? I think we can. I know we can. Has the thought about texting me lately? Has A? No. Heather, will Kyle and I finally be a romantic couple before Christmas? I'm getting a no. I wouldn't put a timeline on it. Amber, will Brandon and I be in a relationship? Getting a no. Agnes, will LG and I rekindle? No. Will Luke propose soon? I feel like I'm not supposed to tell you that, but because you're saying soon, I'm not getting a soon. Heather, does Dylan really love me? Yes. Will Scott fall in love with me? I don't really want to answer that one, but I have the answer. Thank you. Am I where I was supposed to be in life right now? What a great question. I love your question. Okay. I got she isn't remembering us. So that might be loved ones that have crossed over. Are you remembering that those people are around you by chance? That's what's coming through. Okay. So don't forget about that. It's easy to forget about that. But healthy reminder, one big thing when we're feeling alone, when we're feeling like the universe isn't supporting us, it's really important. Yeah, wait, why don't you think you can answer? I just feel like you need a private session, personally, Kendall. And so when we're in public settings, if I don't feel called to somebody, then I just won't. Or I'll say like come in, pay the $35 Canadian. That's what I'm charging for the deeper ones. Or I'll be like, yeah, come in as a subscriber. You get a little bit of a deeper reading your first time and just get more support that way. Just because it feels like there's more that needs to be said and it just doesn't feel like the right space for it. Makes sense? Like we're here to support you. Don't forget that. So I make sure that I'm focusing on everything for your highest good. And so if somebody's like, I want to know this or I want to know that, it's like, okay, that's great. But I'm also work with spirit to help you for your highest good. So if it's like, is this going to happen or is that going to happen? And I want to know this answer. Don't let your ego get in the way either, guys. So when we're receiving information, don't let your ego get in the way. When you're asking questions, don't let your ego get in the way. So what does that mean? Stay in an open-hearted, trusting space and you'll get the most out of your readings, honestly. Will I meet my person within the next year? Emily. I'm getting more of a 4-year mark. So I'm not sure how old you are, but it feels like you're on a bit of a journey that way because it doesn't mean you're not going to meet people. But when you're looking for your person, like the person, I'm getting 4 years. So it feels like there'll be people for sure, but it's just like your person because that's what you're asking. That's how I'm answering it because that's what Spirit's telling me. Okay. So with timelines, it's as I spit. Timelines are a give or take type of thing. Energy can change as well, right? So just be mindful of how we ask our questions as well. So thank you so much for being here. Any other questions about that? Thank you. Is there anything coming forward for me, Shannon? We're almost up to 20,000 here. Thanks, guys, so much. Shannon, love life is coming up for you. Thank you very much. It feels important for you to focus on making sure that you're happy. For some reason, sex life is coming up. That feels really important to prioritize. Okay? Chelsea, will Owen and I get back into a relationship before 2023 ends? Are we done for good? Anything else come through? So I'm getting a yes for that for you guys, okay? I wasn't expecting a yes, but it feels like the energy could work out for you. Okay, that's more what it feels like. Anything else coming through for me? Thank you. Yeah, in terms of like love life, it feels like it's almost like Spirit wants you to focus a lot on career right now. And your goals in relation to career. If you want to come into the free masterclass, you can click my link tree. That's on Saturday. It's in a Zoom call, so it's like an intimate, not recorded setting where we're working on things like this. But I feel like maybe focusing on some of those goals right now might be healthy for you, where it feels like you're in a little bit of in a place where it's about prioritizing maybe like what Spirit wants for you right now, like just listening more into that heart, and like relationship stuff, things like that. So we could definitely clean up some of those things in the masterclass if you're able to. And the first one's underneath my YouTube live. There's still a link underneath Linktree to get access to that as well if you're having a hard time finding it. So let me know. Yeah, I agree. Like money has been okay, but tighter. Yeah, that's just like again, sometimes it's hard to do what Spirit wants us to do because there's that little us, like our inner child. It's like I don't wanna. Yeah, it's just it exactly. So that's why it's kind of like, okay, this is for your highest good, right? And I know you understand that because you're a subscriber and you get it. Hello, is it Godzilla? You're also in here as a subscriber, so we can prioritize you. We're almost up to 20K, so we're gonna do a deeper reading on someone. Okay, will JP let me know before he leaves tonight? Getting a no. Again, that's subject to change. Hello, welcome in. Will I be financially stable? Yes. Yes. Like not have to worry about money. Yes. Thank you guys. Usually, as a subscriber, we go into your energy, we answer all of your questions, and then we get out of your energy. You're welcome. But in this circumstance where we're working with lots of people and questions and all that stuff, it's like I'm kind of just being like, whatever. Should I wait on Jade to text me, God's girl? Do you mean should you wait instead of you texting him? Good. So again, come into the free masterclass if you feel called to, and then you can get a better feeling of what it's like to actually be in like a group setting with me, or what like some of the membership stuff is like. It's just a way for me to kind of organize my program a bit better. So I'm taking kind of what you guys are saying and any feedback and that sort of thing as well. Okay, yeah, I'm getting yes. Like let him take the wheel on that department. It feels good because, yeah, it feels like you're working on receiving God's girl right now. So it's like allowing yourself to, not put the pressure on, not feel like you have to do all of the work. Just sit back and relax and allow that energy to flow in. And if that's something that you feel like is hard for you to do, maybe that's a little test from the universe, right? Because I'm so bad with that, or I'm not as bad now, still a work in progress of that patience piece of like the waiting game. So I think that's a little bit of maybe your lesson right now. Let me know if patience is something you're currently working on. Let me know if you want to know anything else in relation to that. Is he at least thinking of me? Yes. Yes. I feel that way. Thank you, Brandy, for your question. Will Em and I ever turn into something? Okay, this is definitely where I feel like I have to move on to my next peeps. But yeah, again, if you come into the master class, we can work on that. Yes, patience. Yeah, I think that's what the universe is kind of showing you, testing you right now, and teaching you. Okay, you're welcome. So yeah, so if we get up to 20,000, we're gonna go and do a little bit of a deeper energy on someone here. But again, this week is free readings for people. I come on at 11:11 in the morning. We do a silent meditation. We do our daily energy. We're reading our subscribers, so we build a list. We go into the energy. Okay, yeah, it's just so I feel like, yeah, with my subscribers, it's kind of like as they come on, I take you in the list and then we work on you and then we kind of go on to the next one. And it just kind of keeps me in order where you guys get a free reading and healing every single time, okay? And where I have those other awesome offers, definitely take advantage. Check out my resources on YouTube, on my website, and the membership. It's definitely worth it. All right, thank you guys. Will me and Tyler work out? Unfortunately, I'm kind of getting a no right now. So I'm sorry to tell you that. Abby, do me and Cecilian have a past life connection? Yes, I do feel that. I'm doing $35 readings here as well. So I'm doing free readings, but also if you want to kind of get an actual reading and healing, now you can outside of being a subscriber, because we could do some past life stuff there for you. When will Bruno and I live together? Okay. Are you guys planning on moving in together soon by chance? Is this something like that? Is money holding you back? What's holding you guys back? Because I was getting like the number 24 specifically. So, and I was kind of going more into months, which takes us into 2 years. So, is this something that you are prioritizing right now? Is money holding you back? Is there any money coming my way before the holidays? Unfortunately, I'm getting no, so that might be something you want to start manifesting. I've got again, new moons are a great time to manifest abundance, removing your money blocks, things like that. which is underneath my VIP membership, a money ritual, which I also have underneath my YouTube playlist rituals. I'm gonna have to stick these up in my link tree so they're not hard to find. Welcome in, Angel. Thank you so much. But yeah, anything you can do to work with that, like moon magic, moon energy. We do have to work at the money thing. If you pray, you can pray. Cinnamon is a great way to bring in abundance, like abundance spells. Yeah, there's so many. Okay. So, Angel, welcome in. So, the perks are you can inbox me if you have any questions. Nobody else can do that. Everybody else has to go in a different direction to get a hold of me. You always get priority here. So, when I'm doing readings, subscribers always get a reading first. Sometimes I don't do free readings, so it's like you guys in order. So once I'm live, you hop on and then you say hello if you have a question, or depending on what I'm doing that day. So it could be a reading or healing. It doesn't matter. I'm always doing something a little different. You guys are probably noticing that about me. So if I do any deals, sometimes I do offers and give you guys little discounts as subscribers for readings and things that I'm also offering. But you get a reading and healing every time I come in here, and I put my schedule up underneath my profile too. So your first time in, you get a little bit of a deeper reading to make sure that you get that reading. But again, every time I'm live, you also get a reading, which is awesome. So nobody else is guaranteed that. So I really prioritize you guys. The only times you're not getting top priority is when somebody's coming in and getting a paid reading, because you guys are always getting, your free readings. Or if we have a new person coming in, then they get the first attention to make sure that they always get their reading. Make sense? So, Angel, what would your area of focus be? We're going to go into your Akashic Records, which is basically we can do a timeline reading for you. So I'm kind of getting that for you if you want a little future reading. And if so, like, what's your kind of outcome or goal here as well? And you can just say general as well, and I can let you know what's coming through. Do I think the candle stuff works? Well, I definitely would never promote anything that I didn't feel was helpful for me. But just because something's helpful for me doesn't mean it's helpful for you, because you have to believe that something is helpful. The only reason why I feel like candles are productive is because we're using candles for intention setting. So it's more the energy that you put behind something. You have to ask for something in order for it to happen. So if we're like putting, cinnamon into our candle, again, if you've watched any of my rituals or my membership group, I have tons of them. And so again, putting the energy and intention into something essentially is how we create things. So by not believing in that or not trying or not doing things is kind of saying like, it's not necessarily you're in a lack mindset, but that lack of faith also, or that lack of intention setting can definitely keep you just where you are. And if you're content with that, that's fine. But if you want to amplify and multiply the things that you'd like to attract, you have to believe that that's possible, if that makes sense. So I work with candles a lot for spiritual purposes. And I also make all natural candles with essential oils and like beeswax. And I charge my crystals, I charge my candles. Again, I set the intention for them to be manifestation candles for you when you get them. It's way more expensive than the other stuff, but they're not toxic, and again, they come with good energy. And the beeswax also represents positivity and bringing the energy of sunlight into your space too. It's actually healthy for you. So anyway, I feel like sharing them. When will Muna reach out? Is he ready to reconcile? Muna. That makes sense. Okay. I'm glad whatever I was just rambling on about made sense. Okay. So I'm going to go into your energy here. So, and if anybody wants a candle, let me know too. I can charge you up some energy, but you have to let me know what you want your candle for. So I'm getting a little bit of worry in the back of your head, Angel, when it comes to Muna. And it makes sense because you're like, when will they reach out? And I wanted to do a timeline reading. What's coming through here is there's like a little bit of like you're on a bit of a journey with this person. Because you're asking if he is ready to reconcile. I'm getting a no. But I also feel like you've got this kind of like worry vibe that's also, you know, getting in the way of things. Because again, what we put out comes back to us. So if we're worrying and then, you know, and then the things that we don't want to happen will. And so I think I might have been tuning into some of your energy before I came on here, just about that. I don't want this to happen. I don't know if you ever kind of say that in your head or out loud. I don't want this. So I feel like for you, the support that you need is to start vibrating exactly what you want to attract and be really specific. So if you really feel like this person is meant for you, it's so, so important that you're setting that intention or that goal. But even if it's like you're open to that not being your person, you could be like, okay, I'm setting the intention to have a healthy, balanced, romantic relationship in my life. Not sure if you work with vision boards, if you do any goal setting that way, but a vision board can be really, really powerful so that you can again set an intention that way. For some reason that's coming up for a lot of people. Okay, because I don't feel like he's ready. Hey Katrina, I'm just writing your name down here. Yeah, I'm getting I don't feel that he's ready, but again, I'm kind of getting you're not really meant to reconcile, Angel. So this is where I'm kind of getting it's important for you to kind of like, I don't know why, I was like navigate the next, will he reach out? And again, I'm getting a no. So it feels like being open to again what it is that you want to attract. Because if I'm feeling like this isn't, or has he moved on? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like he's already moved on, and that's why this is the situation. So that's where I'm kind of wanting you to get into that mindset of like, this is what I want to attract. And don't forget, when you're attracting something into your life, that or something better, I'm hearing consult or consultation. Like it's important for you to kind of like get a feeling for people before you actually go ahead and do something. I feel like you've got a little bit of a cautious side. So, you know, I was saying there's a little bit of a worry vibe. There's a little bit of cautious side. So I don't know if you struggle with trusting sometimes, if you've been hurt in the past and trust is an issue for you. But I would definitely say that that's something you're probably going to start prioritizing. And I think if you start prioritizing trust and not feeling like you need to, I don't know, I feel like when you feel like you've met your person, I feel like you won't have to worry about this. I think sometimes you worry about this because when the energy is not the person, it makes you feel that way. So I actually think you're really, really intuitive, Angel. And so this is like you also, that cautious side comes from your inner knowing as well. So I feel like you know if you can trust somebody or if you can't. I really do feel that way. So I would say keep trusting your energy because I do think you're on the right track with this. That being said, it's something to still work on because if you're bringing somebody new in, it's important that you're not kind of bringing your baggage from the past into the future. But you will know when you meet that person because you're not gonna feel that way about them. You're just gonna know, okay? Yes, and whenever I feel something, it always happens. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why I'm not saying like stop being that way. Absolutely not. Keep trusting your vibes. However, again, if you're feeling like like I need to pull back, we don't want you to feel like you need to put your guard up. You know what I mean? Have any fear. I need to protect your heart because it's important for you to not have fear and also put your guard down. So if you work through this little trust issue, it'll come with time, okay? I promise you. But if this relationship is over, I'll let it go. I truly feel like it is. Okay, I really, from an energy standpoint, but again, it's your job to tune into this as well. I don't think he feels remorseful for what he did at all. I just don't feel like he's your jam. Okay, if I muscle test, is this Angel's? So is my name Robin? Yes. Is my name Angel? No. Is Muna Angel's person? No. I do think you guys had a real connection, just so you know. Okay, so I think that that's where the confusion is coming up. Sometimes when we have these beautiful connections with people, I've been talking about this maybe in a couple lives ago or something, about how we can kind of be hard on ourselves about things when things aren't working out, because we truly did at the time believe that it was going to lead to something more, but it was kind of like a person that needed to come on our path as well. And I do feel like he was meant to be there for a reason. That's giving me lots of chills, just to give you that clarity, right? And why it can be so hard sometimes. So thank you so much for being a subscriber here. So again, every time I come on live, which is also 11:11 a.m. tomorrow, as well as 7 p.m. tomorrow night, so this will be around the same time, okay? I'm Atlantic Standard Time. I'm New Brunswick, Canada. No problem. Thank you so much. You have such a sweet energy, and I think that, again, just keep working on that. You've got this. Okay, we're almost up to 20K, so I'm going to pick somebody else out, unless we see Katrina, I think. Are you still in there? You haven't gotten a reading this evening, I don't think. Sending you so much love. And Angel, I don't know if you have access to water, outside water. I feel like you could really, to help you cleanse this energy, get near a peaceful water outdoors. Okay, that'll be helpful. My grief ceremony is also underneath my link tree for anyone that needs help with like letting go and finding a little bit more peace. We were talking about rituals. It's more like a grief ritual. That's what we'll call it. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you. Hello, dinosaur lady. So Katrina, and then dinosaur lady if you want to be on here. Mindy, okay. So we always prioritize our new subscribers, okay? Just to make sure they get their reading in. So, okay, perfect. Thank you, Mindy. So Mindy, Katrina, and then dinosaur lady, even though I know that's not your name. Okay, so welcome in, Mindy. Thank you so much for being here. Do you have an area of focus that you would like to prioritize? Thank you for the rose. Thank you for getting our likes up. Again, if we're still here and we get to 30K, we'll focus on someone else. And we're also, after we get our subscribers done, we're going to go and pull somebody in as well, okay? No problem, Katrina. Love for me, my relationship with Justin. Okay. What is it specifically that you're looking to learn about Justin? Are you worried that he's going to betray you or something like that? I'm going to go into your Akashic records here. I'd like to know if he sees a future faithful, committed. I kind of had a feeling, I was feeling like that fear of betrayal. Okay, she needs to feel safe and happy together. Faithful is a big one. I'd like to know if he sees a future. So yes, he does. Is he faithful? Yes. Is he committed? Yes, those are all good yeses. Faithful is a big one. Okay, so good vibes with this person and you, but what's coming through is you need to feel safe and you need to be happy in a couple relationship. So do you feel safe and happy when you're with this person? It feels like it, but I'm high anxiety. Yeah, so the reason why safety comes up, safety's always been, without realizing it for myself as well, a big priority. I didn't know that until I ended up with my person. Good. I'm glad that you feel that way, because that's what Spirit wants you to know. when it's right, if you're feeling safe and happy. So that's how I felt when I met my person that I'm now married to. He's a wonderful human being. He's definitely soul aligned a million times over. But the safety piece was really, really important for me because I had a lot of trauma. I didn't realize this until I found it when I was like, oh, this is what it's supposed to feel like. Is this there? My heart feels safe. I feel protected. I never feel that way that maybe I have felt in the past of like, you might as well, I don't know, that feeling of like, I might as well just do it all by myself, even when you're in the relationship. When you have somebody that makes you feel safe, you don't feel alone. You know what I mean? You feel like you have a teammate or a team player in the relationship. That's why they got me to focus on together. Okay, very, very much same for me. Yeah. So this is making me feel a little emotional because I think maybe you needed to know this. Yeah. So I've never felt safe with any man in my life. Yeah, so you can feel safe with him and you can trust him. And the fact that there's happiness there, I think actually a lot of the happiness comes from that safety component. Okay. Any other questions in relation to that? He's more accessible than I am to others, if that makes sense. Yes, because you trust him with your heart, but never given me reason per se. Yeah, I think it's just an inner feeling, you know, that it's okay. It's okay to let our guard down, and it's not always okay with everybody, you know, because again, we're just seeing that in someone else's reading because we just intuitively know it's not ideal to be that way, but it's also important to have those instincts as well. So I can't help but feel like you've had trauma in the past. Otherwise, this wouldn't be such a big deal to you to need that from someone. And so, again, that's just, I don't know why, but love language was coming up before I came on here, and I wasn't sure who that was related to. I was just kind of interrupting myself there, but it was really important that you know his love language and you know your love language, and maybe that's something if you are able to do that quiz together and listen to each other's love language quiz. I think that can be really significant for you guys just to maintain that. You're welcome. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for hopping in. It's a little bit different when we're able to access each other's energy. Yes, I'm hyper vigilant because of it and communicate it to him. I do feel he doesn't get my love language, but again, you need to learn each other's and your whys. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, this is my love language. It's like, okay, well, when I answered that question, you know, how do you think I would answer this question? And just see if they can get to know you that way a bit better. And then maybe they can understand you on a deeper level. Because relationships are challenging, getting to know each other. And we're always learning about each other. That's been the convo of today with he and I for sure. LOL. Okay, I'm glad this is resonating. Thank you so much. So, again, thank you so much. So Katrina is going to do laundry or something. That's an indication she's had lots of readings for her subscription, which is great. You're welcome. Then we have Tracy. All right. So I'm gonna go into Tracy. We're doing quick mini readings, and then we'll go to you, Katrina, just because she popped in before I saw you. Okay? Fair dibs. And then we're gonna pull somebody out. If we make it to 30K while I'm on here, then we'll do another reading for someone in here. Okay, good stuff. So we'll do our subscribers as always. You guys get prioritized, and then we'll go in and we'll do another reading for someone. Okay, thanks for everyone tapping and liking the screen. Don't give up on me now. Any distinguishing characteristics, physical feature of the next person I'm going to date? All right, well, I kind of feel like they might have like brown hair. Dark, like not light hair. I'm getting more like brown. And their eye color, I don't know why. It feels like their eye color might change a bit. Kind of getting a hazel feeling. But I also feel like you might be attracted to blue eyes and dark hair for some reason. Are you attracted to blue eyes and dark hair by chance, Tracy? Hi, Pinky Star. We can also write you down here if you'd like. So Katrina's next, and then Pinky Star, and then we're also going to pull somebody out for a free reading. I always say I hate blue eyes. Okay. Interesting. So are you okay with Hazel? Because I was getting brown here, eyes that change color, and Hazel. But I'm open to it. No, the only reason why blue is like they were getting me to say like, you know, there might be somebody with blue eyes, but like that's not going to be the person, which is funny. So that's why I was like, I started to get into being like, oh, does that mean she's naturally attracted to people with blue eyes? But it's the opposite. You're naturally not attracted to somebody with blue eyes, which is also could be a reason why you're like, no. Thank you for asking how I am. I'm actually really great tonight. I'm feeling like my energy is getting up actually being in here, which is great. So I really appreciate all of you guys. It's been a interesting day. A lot of good change. I'm down for Hazel. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. It feels like again like I'm kind of getting fair skin, but he still tans, that sort of thing. So it feels like that depends. Um, I'm getting muscular. I don't like not like buff, but like muscular. You know, he might carry a little bit of like belly weight, but he's still like muscular. Like it still feels like he's like still fit. But again, might carry a little extra weight that way. Nice smile. I kind of see like a little bit of like a side grin. I don't know why this is coming up. Um, I don't, you seem like you'd like perfect teeth. I don't feel like he has perfect teeth. Sorry. Um, I just feel like laughing all of a sudden. It's like big shoes. But it feels like more, I'm not sure if you're into fitness, but it feels like that might be important for you. So I do kind of see someone kind of matching your job to like I don't know, wearing sneakers or something like that. Like they're not too fancy because like if you do like a little bit of outdoor activity, that feels important to know. Okay, that's kind of what I want to focus on. Almost like kind of like tennis shoes or something like that. But again, I'm seeing a little bit of fitness and exercise. I have straight teeth. I'm into gym, guys. I can tell. I can tell. And so that's okay to have taste and flavor and all that. But yeah, it's more just, I think, you know, when you meet somebody that kind of matches your interests and your hobbies, that's more what I was feeling of why they're showing me kind of like tennis and walking on the beach with sneakers and still getting the tan. That's okay. But that's more, he looks attractive to me, but I would say like sometimes to me, personalities um, are what makes someone attractive. But for you, I also think it's more like they have a bit of a package. I keep joking about this, talking about his shoe size, his package. Get out of here, you dirty thing. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're not doing paid, you know, in-depth readings. We're just doing quick mini readings. We're gonna get on to our next people. Thank you so much for asking. As you know, you get a reading and healing every single time. You can pay $35 to do a deeper healing and reading this evening. Canadian underneath PayPal. You're welcome. Thank you for making me laugh. So Katrina, we can focus on you now, and then we have Pinky as well. If you're in here, that helps a lot. You remember me saying thank you. And thank you for continuing to like and tap the screen, guys, as well. It really helps me as well. So just keep that energy flowing if you guys don't mind. It's really, really helpful. I'm just wondering about my child's father. What would you like to know about your child's father, Katrina? If you don't mind. It just saves me a lot of time if you can be very specific on the quick little mini readings. If he will always be a player or if he will ever commit to me. Okay. So what's your status with him right now, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm getting information here, but I just kind of want to make sure we're on the same page here, if you don't mind. Sometimes I feel like I need to ask more questions. That's kind of been my theme today, getting people to kind of commit to that process. We aren't together at the moment, but sometimes hang out with our son. Okay. Because I feel like he would commit to you and not be a player, but I also feel like you guys aren't meant to be together, and it's not a good direction for you to go in. Okay? And I don't like to say that, but that's why I kind of was asking you those questions. Because I do feel like he has that potential, but I also feel like it, just because that's the case doesn't mean I feel like it's right for you. So I can't help but feel like this has something to do more with the sun or the past for some reason. Okay, any other question there quickly? And then Pinky, are you still in there? And then we're gonna pick somebody from our crowd here. If we get up to 30,000 while I'm still here, we will pull up another reading for someone. Every time we tried to work things out, he always cheated. Okay, yeah. So I think because you have been hurt in the past, again, that's more why it's kind of like, I don't think you'd ever be able to get over that, honestly. I couldn't, just letting you know. So, the universe is kind of helping you. I think on this healing journey, and also I feel like you're a healer as well. So, as a healer, we want to make sure that we're always in good energy and in good vibes. So, to me, that's not really a great vibe for you because I feel like you deserve more. Okay. So, if you need to backtrack and do some healing work, I would suggest doing that to help you move forward with this circumstance. I also do, when you book in with me, you pay for 4 sessions, you get 5, and also in the group healing that I'm doing, that free masterclass on Saturday, it can be helpful. And also getting into the program, working together every 4 weeks, can be helpful if this is like a specific situation you're looking to attract a love partner or whatever it is. Okay, even if you don't want to attract something, sometimes letting go of the emotional baggage is great. Okay, you're welcome. Amy, is Shivy going to be my life partner? Thank you for my question. I'm getting a no on that. Any other questions in relation to that? I will always support you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do, guys. Thanks for all the taps and likes as well. We were able to get up to 22K, which is awesome. This is something I'm really working on while I'm doing free readings this week. It's a lot, by the way. I'm coming on twice. I was going onto YouTube as well, plus all of my readings. So I really, really appreciate the people helping me here on TikTok as always. It's not an easy job, that's for sure, but I'm really, really grateful for all of the amazing souls I've met. So if you would like, hello Tink, welcome in. Just about to do a reading for someone, but again, if we get to 30K, we're going to also do another one for someone. So once, if you want a reading, Tink, let me know. We're just doing quick little mini messages here, and then we're going to pull somebody out that does want a free reading, okay? And thank you everyone for subscribing as well. Okay, so Tink's not answering here, so we're going to hello. If you would like a free reading, guys, we got up to 20K, so at every 10K, I'm doing a free deeper reading for someone. So we're doing quick little mini answers here for people. Okay, Tink, so we'll do you next. I just want to make sure that, because I've been putting this off for a while, that I focus on someone here. So yeah, so if you want a free reading, guys, no, don't worry, it's all good. Just sometimes people are hopping in and hopping out, so I want to make sure we get that out of the way, because we're going to be hopping onto 30K, and then I want to make sure we did our 20K. Makes sense? So thank you so much for the follow as well. We're doing free readings all week, 11 a.m. and the daily energy, and then also at 7 p.m. So my schedule is underneath my profile, so it's not always going to be that way. I'm just kind of seeing how things are flowing this week, okay? Also, I have a YouTube channel, guys, with lots of resources and a membership group. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. I know I probably have lots of people that are getting to know me here, and they're still not underneath my other media. My spiritual support team is a great place where I also do lives, and it's more of an intimate setting as well. So thank you very much. Okay, so Gabby, will I be okay? First of all, yes, you'll be okay. What would you like to focus on, Gabby? I'm getting for you to work on some stress. You're asking if you'll be okay, Gabby? So we picked you for our free reading, okay? Are you Gabrielle? Yeah, you are. Will my health get better? So one of the things we don't work on is Robert miss his ex. Are you the ex, Gabriella? So health. We don't work on health or pregnancy here, so we'll do our best to kind of see what's going on chakra-wise, okay? And then is Robert miss his ex? Again, do you mean does he miss you? I'm his girlfriend. Oh, okay. I get it. That makes sense now. Okay, no worries, thank you. That wasn't me asking about Robert. Okay. All right. So we've got Gabrielle Taylor and Gabriella. Gotcha. Gabriella and then Gabrielle Taylor. What are the chances, guys? Gabby, will I be okay? All right, I'm gonna go back. Will my health get better? Okay. And then that person starts asking. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. Okay, no worries. That wasn't me about Robert. Okay. Don't worry about it. Just want to know if things will get better. Lots of stress going on right now. So that was the first message that I got was stress. I was like, yes, you're gonna be all good and work on stress because I was getting like no stress, that sort of thing. So obviously we know stress is a leading cause of death, heart disease. We all die from a heart attack. I hate to be so depressing, give you the bad news, but we know that that's the number one killer. And I'm a big promoter of doing what makes you happy, doing what lights you up, doing what brings you joy and satisfaction. Obviously, we all need balance in our life, but I really feel like stress is the worst thing in the world, honestly. So I'm happy for you. Thank you guys for sending her so much love. Um, Maybe you guys have a connection to each other. I kind of feel like you do, or you guys are going to relate to each other. So obviously by talking about it, that doesn't make it any better. So when I tune into your energy, I'm going to go into your Akashic records, okay? Yeah, I feel like you're just like worrying a little bit too much about your health and your health overall health and wellness. And I feel like that worry energy is actually what's kind of causing more of an issue. As we know, not only is stress unhealthy for us, but worrying is even worse because when we worry about ourselves or somebody else or a certain something, that's what we're putting our attention and our energy on. So underneath my YouTube channel, you can scroll through videos. You'll see like a healing for worry. That's like an old replay of a TikTok, maybe from like last week or the week before, or something like that, because we were working on someone who is had a lot of worry. So we did a bunch of theta healing downloads around the worry, and then we worked on kind of learning how to manifest as well. So that's definitely something you could benefit from. Hi, Wesley, welcome in. So we're going to put you second on the list here. Just doing a free reading for someone. Thank you so much, guys. So yeah, so the other thing that's coming up is like stress, worry, and I feel like you do have real obstacles on your path. You're not wrong. Like these are still humps and bumps like everybody else has along the way. It's like life's going good. Ah shit. Here comes another one. So how are we handling these obstacles on our path as well? Thank you very much. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. So yeah, this little tiny bump on the road could feel a lot bigger when you're feeling overwhelmed already. So I would start working on anything that you're really dissatisfied with in your life. Feel free to come into the free masterclass I have coming up on Saturday at 7:15 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. Get some healings outside of watching that video. But yeah, how you're handling the overwhelm, the stress, and the worry, and these like little obstacles. Again, they can become bigger of a. It can become a bigger deal when we're already feeling not great, right? So we want to kind of clean that energy up. And then when we have something on our path, we're like, yeah, no, you know what? I think this is okay that this is happening. I'm sure I'm learning something from this experience, that sort of thing, okay? But right now I don't feel like you're in the mindset of like, what is my lesson here? So I'd love to help you out with some of that energy. Hello, Emma, welcome in. Okay, so that's definitely like you could benefit from some energy healing as well. In the masterclass, we're going to be doing all the things that I offer. Okay, so whatever I feel like people need, that's what we're going to work on. So if you want to access that, you have to sign up under my link tree. Thank you so much. Let me know if that's helpful. Okay. Alrighty, getting out of your energy, sending you much love to your. It feels like you're working on realigning your crown and your third eye. And a little bit of solar plexus. Again, if you want to hop into my membership group, Gabby, my under VIP, the Reiki training would be amazing for you because that would give you a beautiful tool. I know I've worked with a lot of people starting off on that journey where they've had a lot of stress and anxiety like you do. I'm going to call it a little bit of anxiety or that feeling of things not working out for us, whatever it is, when we're in that little bit of a tiff, bad life funk type of thing. And it really has helped a lot of people manage the energy because then you're empowered with a tool, right? And it's kind of like magic. It just works once you get your healing attunement, okay? Okay. So yeah, any questions about that? You can check out horsemanreadings.com. You can read, but you can also contact me that way if you have any questions, okay? I've been meaning to create complimentary calls for people so they can have like a little mini session with me before they invest, but I have not created that yet. Okay, thank you guys. So we made it up to 30K. Awesome. We're gonna do another free reading. We're gonna get back to Tink and Wesley and whoever else was there. Okay, so Tink and Wesley and someone else. So if you're looking for a reading and you're a subscriber, just say hi. Let me know if you're still there if you don't mind. And then we'll hop back into our free readings, okay? So hi, Wesley. And Tink, are you still there? Okay, so Tink and then Wesley. And I feel like there was someone else that I'm missing here. Okay, so if you are a subscriber, we missed you. You haven't gotten a reading at all tonight. We're going to focus on you. Okay, so Tink, one of the things that's coming up for you right away is it feels like there's like light and then there's darkness with you right now. And the reason why this is coming up is it just feels like I don't know if you're getting enough stimulation right now, but it just feels like, it feels like you might be in an extreme mindset or something like that. And I'm feeling like I'm not sure if it's like not getting enough deep rest or hormones or something like that. But it feels like, there's just like extreme cases or extreme situations right now. And my suggestion would be tap more into your masculine energy right now, which is stepping into your leadership, stepping into well, you can look up how to tap into your masculine more, but it's more of like action oriented leadership. Okay, that's what's coming through for you. Let me know if that is helpful for you. I'm the extreme queen lately. Yeah. So again, masculine, because when we're in our feminine, it's like sometimes it can be very airy. And yeah, other times we need that fire, right? So you're shifting over into fire energy right now of like, okay, let's get her done. Let's make this happen. I'm the boss lady. Yes. It's happening. So use the energy that you're in to create more passion and ignite more fire and underneath other people's asses too. I cried for 2 days straight because of the dogs. Okay, this makes sense. So yeah, a lot of emotions tapping into that masculine. Good, I'm glad. So Wesley, thank you very much for your question. Wesley, hop in here if you want. And then we're going to pull somebody out. Again, if we make it to 40K and we're on here, then we will also pull somebody out as well. You're welcome. And I'm sorry to hear about your dogs. Okay, Wesley, so do you have a question? First thing that I get for you is it feels like, do you feel like spirits around you, Wesley, by chance? Like, do you feel spiritual energy around you ever? Do you get like spiritual chills when things are like right for you? Or do you have deja vus or anything like that by chance? So we're going to pick somebody out of here after we finish up with our subscribers, okay, guys, for free. And if we make it up to 40K while we're still on here, we'll do that for someone else. But what I'm getting is these things are happening to you, Wesley, very subtly, I feel, and maybe you're not recognizing, hi guys, maybe you're not recognizing that this is like spirit. Yes, I always feel like it's my dad. Okay. Because that's definitely what I was feeling. I'm like, okay, he's sensing that, but I don't know if he actually knows that. So definitely, I love that for you. So I think you needed to know that. Thank you very much, guys. And I think that he can, when you're down, he can feel that you're down a little bit. So I think it's important. So like I feel like he is there supporting you and helping you when things aren't working out for you, essentially. But I feel like he also wants you to feel like, I don't know, doing more risk, taking more risks, like doing more extreme, extravagant, all the X words. And I'm getting a little bit of adventure in there too. Not too crazy, but yeah, like even the more expensive things, he wants you to focus more on that, like living that more of that rich lifestyle because it feels like you deserve to live in that like feeling of royalty almost. So like there has to be more risk involved and it's about you choosing to focus on that right now. Okay? So even if it's not like if you just do that for like a week or something, I'm going to live in that extravagant lifestyle and take more risks and allow myself to do that. And I'm getting there's some forgiveness coming up there as well. You either need to forgive somebody else or forgive yourself too. Okay? So yeah. Don't put any limits on yourself over the next week, okay? No limitations. Just do the thing. Just do the damn thing. Okay. Okay, I don't see any subscribers. I don't think I missed anybody tonight. We've been on here for quite some time. So thanks everybody who has shared this out with everybody else who's been liking and tapping the screen. So I'm going to pick somebody out for this. I'm just going to see who kind of pops in as you're asking your questions for me. Thanks for the clarity, you're welcome. It's nice to know when we've lost someone that they're there and what they want for us. They're right there with you. Okay, I'm getting 2828 vibes. Whatever that means. What's the outcome with my SP? Is your SP your spouse? Thank you, DJ. DJ, have you been here before? Are you renewing or is this your first time? I just subbed. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So we'll focus on you next. What is SP? Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go to you right after this person, okay? Just because we already started with that person. What is the outcome of my SP? Specific person. I feel like that might be love life. Okay, let's see what comes through for you. So one of the things that I get is I get a little like a cringy feeling in my rib cage, and it just feels like I don't know, it just feels really tight all of a sudden, okay? And so it obviously feels like, you know, with this person, do you feel like when you're with this, are you a male? Like, are you a male? Do you mind just letting me know? It really does make a difference. Because in order for this situation to work out, it feels like you guys can't control each other. No control. Just allowing and accepting each other to be who they are, do what each other wants to do more freely and more openly. So we don't want to restrict each other. This image or this feeling I was getting was a feeling of restriction, of like someone who wants to maybe dominate somebody else or that sort of thing, and we never want to feel like we're over top of anybody else or restricting anybody else or controlling anybody else or like domineering, because even though sometimes they say that they want that and they think that they want that, but deep down everybody wants to feel free in their relationship, even if they say that they don't, because that's what's going to create more peace and health and wealth and, you know, the ultimate love scenario. So for you, yep. Okay. Yeah. So, um, I think you're saying yep to my question. Regardless, that's what's kind of coming through with this relationship in order to have a positive outcome. I feel like it will have a positive outcome, okay? But it's super, super important if you're that type of person who might want to like keep tabs or like know what's going on in their life, that sort of thing, which makes sense if you love somebody. But it's also like, again, just let the other person be and feel the way that they feel and do what they want to do and just allow and accept, okay? Then that goes both ways. So that's what's coming through with your message. I hope you found that helpful. Yeah, and I think that's going to make you feel better too. Sometimes we need some permission to know maybe that it's safe for us to do that, or that we can let go, or that we can trust, and that it's okay for me to do that. I'm not going to lose the person, that sort of thing. Okay? Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much for your question. Maybe we'll get up to 40K here. Why won't things end up working out with my current partner, Louis? DJ. I feel like he's the one I'll have. Why won't things end up working out? A family but I have been told I'll eventually leave because I'd get bored. Okay, so you want to have a family with Louis, you feel like it's not going to work out, and you've been told that you're gonna get bored, essentially, in a nutshell. Kim. Okay, thank you for putting your name there. It just solidifies kind of like an energy for me because I see and feel and all that stuff, but then it gives me more connection, right? Just like if we're doing a mediumship reading and we have a picture or an item of somebody, especially online, it's just like it gives me something, to feel more of. So it's not about me being right, it's about me being able to support you as much as I can, right? Make sense? Okay. Blah blah blah. But I've been told he's not. Okay. So let's go into your Akashic records here, DJ. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thanks for all the likes and support here. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of positive energy myself, personally. I feel good energy. So you're currently together. Oh, okay. The energy feels good now, but I also get not forever. I haven't snorted in so long, okay? And you're feeling like he's the one. And I completely feel like this person is like um like who you're meant to be with right now. I get that they're a soulmate for you, and I feel like you're meant to be with them right now. And for some reason, whatever this reason is of this not forever person, there's so many different reasons, okay? We don't know what life's gonna bring in the future. So do your best to get this out of your mind, okay? Just because we don't know what's gonna happen in the future. You get what I'm saying? But the fact that things are good right now, but then you're talking about wanting a family, and that's where things change. Because you're wanting a family, and you feel like you're going to be the one leaving them. I also, I also agree with that. But there's going to be a reason for that, right? I'm just making sure. Why not forever? Yeah, I can tap into this. Um, yeah, and I'm not getting marriage either. I'm not getting like family and marriage for you. I'm gonna see what comes through here. Because you're gonna meet someone else. That's why. It's giving me chills. It's just gonna be someone like, I don't like to say better, because it's not that this person's better than anybody else. Nobody's better than anybody else. But when we're working on like soul partners and soul paths, it does feel like this person is definitely your soulmate right now. And then I do feel like you're gonna meet somebody that's even better for you. Well, that's a good thing, but I think it's hard sometimes when we're hearing that for sure. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. So I'd leave him because I'd meet someone else. Um, I think you're gonna leave first and then you're gonna meet somebody else. Okay? I think intuitively you're gonna know that. And it just feels like it's like you're just gonna know that. Um, okay, I don't know again, when would this happen? Okay, so the energy of 30 months is coming in. I was told we'd last he at to 2 years. Yeah. Hi Tina, welcome in. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was getting 30 months, so 2 months is 24, 2 years is 24 months, and then add some 6 months to it, right? Timelines are a give and take, but yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I won't lie, when I was with my boyfriend, I got a reading, and then I was told that I'd be with my soulmate in 10 months. And I'm like, what the hell? I am in a relationship right now. It could be so confusing. And then, yeah, that would have been like in September. And then it was like October, November, December. I met him in 4 months. And that's who I'm married to. So the ending would be by my choice. Yes. Yeah. But again, it's going to be intuitive led. Okay. So like there'll be an inner knowing and it'll make sense to you then. Okay. Yeah, so I'm feeling really emotional and I'm happy and excited for you as well because sometimes this is how soul aligned partnerships work. And if we can celebrate endings as well, that's extremely important too, right? Or is this set in stone? Can this change? I'm kind of getting our life path, your life path it's kind of specific. Kind of like mine. I'm very spiritual, I'm very intuitive. And I think because of that, I really listen to my intuition and I just feel like you're very similar. So I think because you listen to your intuition, you'll follow your path. And I think if it would change if you didn't listen to your intuition, didn't follow your path, if that makes sense. Okay. So, sending you so much love. It is very exciting at the same time. So, again, when we get readings, do your best to not like fixate on that either. And so, feel free to come into my free masterclass as well on Saturday if you want to get more support around this situation. I've got a program coming up in January. Also, I have some specials on right now for December timeline readings, 2024 readings. You might want to get that one, DJ. I think you could benefit from it. Got 30-minute readings also this week sent over to your email. And I'll be doing more upcoming specials as well between now and Christmas to give you guys more support because I think this is a little bit of a harder time for everybody. So I want to offer more support for you guys because right now my healings are in a package or in my group setting, and I'd like to have some one-on-one time with you guys as well. Okay, so I'll be opening up for more of that as well, so stay tuned for that. Thank you again so much. All right, guys, so if we make it to 40,000, we're going to pull up another person out of our peeps here for free, which is amazing. And Tina just subscribed. So Tina, are you in here? Thank you so much for subscribing. And we're going to go into your energy. I'm hearing that you're working on mindfulness and manifestation, focusing more on your dreams and your gifts and your talents. So Tina, you have a beautiful energy. It doesn't take me long to focus on you, even though I didn't even see you saying you're here. So feel free to pop back in. Okay, I know you're here. I know you are. I know you didn't run away. And thank you for all the taps and likes on the screen, guys. Yes, okay. So feel free to share what are you working on right now, or what brought you in here, that sort of thing. If you are manifesting something, do you know what it would be specifically? Because maybe I can help you align to more of that soul path. I feel like relationships are coming up too, so okay. I was just going into your energy that there. Okay, so one thing that comes up with love is I kind of feel like some stuff happened to you in the past. And it feels like it makes my stomach feel a little sick. And was this person cruel to you by chance? Do you know, like, was there a past love that was cruel to you? I wonder Thomas's intentions towards me. And if it wasn't a love, then it would be a father figure. No, I'm a widow. He fell off a cliff. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear. Very devastating. Okay. Okay. So first of all, when I was feeling sick to my stomach, that's why. Because I'm like, something happened. I was gonna say something happened in relation to a previous marriage where you were really, really hurt. And it feels like probably like a cruel joke or something like that that somebody played on you, right? So that could be your relationship, could have been your previous relationship with God or spirit as well. I'm not sure, were you mad at God? Did you go through a period of that? Sending you so much love, Tina. Yeah, I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. Yeah. I just felt so sick to my stomach, and it was just like, yeah, this was like something negative experience, and it did feel like marriage. Okay. However, it sounds like you still had a wonderful relationship with him, and I can't help but feel like, what was your relationship like with your dad? Dad or grandfather? It's coming up for a reason. Something to do with males because you're attracting love into your life. I'm kind of getting some sadness in there too. Because what we want to do is hearing you're manifesting this, like, these goals and these dreams for you. So what will happen is when this is coming in and I'm helping you with that, stuff from the past will come up to help you with the future. My dad is very demanding. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, because I'm not surprised that this is coming up. So what I'm going to offer you is a theta healing download, okay? And all you have to say is yes to it, and anybody else that wants that, if that feels right for you. And so what it does is it helps you remove any negativity or any heaviness. When I don't do what he wants, he makes threats. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that that's like a little bit cruel. Makes sense? Okay. But I was also picking up on the marriage and the sickness, right? Like the sick to my stomach thing too. Okay, so you've got those two combined things, okay? But it still feels like we're clearing out some male energy because you also want to bring in male energy. Makes sense? So, would you like to let go of times in your life where you felt like somebody abandoned you, left you high and dry, left you to have to do everything, left you feeling of times in your life where you felt like somebody abandoned you, left you high and dry, left you to have to do everything, left you feeling like there was somebody else, hanging over you, something hanging over your head where you felt like you couldn't, I don't know, like have what you wanted or do what you wanted or feel what you wanted. I keep freezing. I'm not surprised. This happens to sometimes for people. So, am I still freezing, Tina? That's spirit messing with us. Am I still freezing, Tina? Am I freezing for everybody? Hi guys, welcome in. Just doing a reading for Tina. It's better now. Okay, so I was freezing for everybody. You're good now. Okay. So, Tina, thanks for still watching, guys, and supporting. Oh no, I can't hear you. You are frozen. Well, Tina, don't panic. Am I good now for everybody else? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're just going to do the theta healing download, okay? Which all you have to do is agree to that. So, would you like to let go of times in your life where you felt like you didn't have. Okay, we're good, thanks. Would you like to let go of times in your life where you felt abandoned, lost, or you had to go without as a result of this loss that you experienced? And would you like to know what it looks like and feels like to have happiness and joy back into your life so you can get excited about bringing this new person into your life? And if so, just say yes. And anybody else that wants that? Good. Good. And would you like to let go of this heaviness that you, I feel like, have picked up as a result of your father's kind of negative energy as well, any energy that you've kind of have felt as a result of him, and let's let that go on a history level. And what that means is, on a history level or on a societal level, it's kind of like when males or parents dominate more, and just because of that we have to kind of take it. So we're going to let it go on that level. Okay. And would you like to replace that energy with trusting moving forward that you can be your own individual person and make choices for you without feeling like you always need to make a sacrifice for somebody else or go without? And if so, just say yes. That or something better, okay? Good. So I'm getting to not hurry the new relationship, okay? Because it feels like you're still working on. So, Luli, if you'd like a message as well, let me know if we didn't get you. We might have gotten you. But yeah, I feel like you're working on getting on track and aligning with this. So just take your time with it. Like, don't rush it. And I'm just going back to your question here, Tina, about I wrote it down, but I just want to make sure I'm getting it right. About the connection with somebody else. My apologies for the phrasing as well. When I don't do what, okay. Thomas. Thomas's intentions towards you. We haven't met yet. This is a long distance relationship. Hello and welcome in, guys. Okay. So what are Thomas's intentions? And that's probably why I was saying kind of like don't rush. Okay. Okay, this energy feels positive for you, and I think that's why there's don't rush it, because I think because you've been through so much, it's important for you to kind of just feel good about where you are, especially where you're working on some of these things we were just talking about. So I would suggest keep working on these things. Again, you can come into my free masterclass that I have this Saturday. You can find all my stuff in my link tree if you're called to it. We've got some great things in my membership group. But it feels like he has this, he seems to be genuine. I'm getting, yes, this is a good energy for you. But I'm just, my pre-warning here, one thing is it feels like when you're in a relationship, as you know, we never want to need anybody. And so what's coming through for you is, I want to be with you. I don't need you. And I want to be with you. I don't need you. So we've got two independent people. So my fear for this person is a little bit of codependency, okay? But there is a positive energy here, and I think that's why I'm encouraging you to take your time. So, yeah, be mindful of any type of codependency, because that's definitely something that you can work on. It's really common. But yeah, I just feel like more from his side. So just being mindful of that to make sure that that doesn't become a thing. You get what I'm saying? And I think you know I think you understand and know what I'm talking about. That can happen in many relationships, okay? When will I see him? Okay, so does this person live far away from you, Tina? Do they live far away from you? Because I was getting 47 weeks. So, yeah, like, so it'll be within a year anyway. Oops, maybe you're responding. He's working out of the country. He should be finishing his job soon. Okay. So maybe that's the away from the country part. Yeah. Because it feels like you guys would probably want it to be sooner. But yeah, it feels like, anyway. Just I kind of feel like don't focus on that. I'm going with 4 months. Okay? That's what I'm getting. 4 months. So use 4 months as your timeline. And if you set intentions for your month, again, I'm doing December readings, I'm doing 2024 readings. You could definitely benefit from all the things I'm doing. But yeah, I'm getting like maybe set some intentions for your month. Again, get a monthly reading, and then kind of it might help you navigate the energy a bit better, because I feel like obviously you guys are wanting to spend more time together, and that can be a tough thing. He says by the end of the month. Yeah. I'm still not getting by the end of the month though. So I'm getting like it could be 3 months. So again, try not to fixate on this, because obviously this is not determined. It'll be in the next year. I'm getting like I'm getting like 3 months, so it feels like it's going to determine things are gonna be determined. But again, do some monthly energy intentions for yourself. So again, you're working on manifesting. So again, maybe if this is something you really want, you can bring it in sooner. Make sense? So if you've been watching for a little bit, we're talking about things being set in stone. In your situation, this timeline is not set in stone. So set intentions on a monthly basis. Again, get a reading of some sort. That might be helpful too. Okay, so don't worry about the timeline. And sometimes we're not meant to know timelines. Timelines are weird anyway. So don't worry for you specifically. Don't worry about the specific timeline. Work on manifestation and intention setting because we can bring things closer into our now. Okay, because you're powerful. That one was like funny because I'm like, even hearing when I'm like counting the weeks, it's like 33, 34, 33, 34. And I'm like, okay, Spirit's playing a trick on me. It's like going forward, going backwards. And it's like 4 months, 3 months. It's just, so yeah. So that's gonna fluctuate. Okay, because Spirit's playing some tricks on you. So be aware of that. I don't know if your husband was, yeah, I don't know if your husband was he like a trickster a little bit? Like, would he be the type to want to play tricks and in funny ways? Kind of get that. Okay, so thank you so much. Let's integrate those downloads for you as well. Good. He wants you to have fun, right? So I don't think you're meant to get too serious with this guy. Have fun. Enjoy. Make it feel like it's your first time ever, okay? How do you get what? How do you get what? So thank you so much, guys. Download. So if you want to learn more about theta healing, I have a quick blog you can read underneath my link tree. So the way that it works is I'm a theta healing practitioner, so I go into theta brainwave, which is dream state. You're in beta state, which is wake state. So I tune into whatever it is that you and I both feel typically what you'd like to let go of and then what you want to replace it with. So I go into that state, I ask for that to happen for you, and then by you agreeing that you want to do that, that's essentially what starts to happen. It comes in instantly or kind of like however it chooses to come in. Again, timelines for you, don't fixate on them, don't worry about them whatsoever. Just enjoy your life and have fun. When we integrate the energy at the end of doing theta healing downloads, it just means, again, with permission, that you now want to release this and let it go, because sometimes there's a bunch of downloads, and so at the end we just integrate everything together. Okay, so you might want to read my blog on that. I do a lot of theta healing in my membership and in a lot of my things like this and on my YouTube. So it's really great to receive theta healing, because if you feel like the downloads are right for you, it's like an instant healing. Okay, so I'm going to integrate that for everyone that said yes to those. Good. And so the husband in spirit also is, I feel like, helping you, and maybe that's where the timelines are coming up and manifesting your dreams as well, because I think he's going to help you get there a little faster. I think he's celebrating you and he wants love for you as well, which is beautiful. I'm not sure if did he like to make breakfast or anything like that? Like, I feel like he'll send you, like he sent I feel like he sent you this person, actually. I really do feel that. Yeah, so exactly. So you click and then you see my profile, so you click and then you have to click on my picture again, and then you'll see a link tree, and then that gives you all the things, okay? Um, and I'm doing deeper readings. They're $35 here underneath my PayPal as well, guys, for anyone that wants that. And thank you so much for being a subscriber. We usually don't spend this much time, but it just felt like it was needed. Yes, he does. Okay. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. So we're going to pull somebody out here. Thank you for getting all of the likes up. You're welcome. And I think I saw a subscriber coming in that we might have missed. So if we did miss you as a subscriber, you haven't gotten a reading at all tonight, let me know. Okay. So Amy. Amy, love, please. Okay. So what is it that you would like to know about love, Amy? Thank you guys for getting this up for us. Amy, what is it about love? Like, just, will you find love? When will I meet somebody? Okay, so we'll go into your energy here. Okay, I'm getting like, it feels like you've got to allow yourself to let somebody in. Are you having a hard time letting love in? I'm getting you're working on push and pull in your relationship. So it's like, not going inward too much. So, would you say that it's hard for you to fully open up to love, Amy? Is that something that you struggle with a bit right now? Yes. Okay. Because that's what they're getting me to focus on is the push and pull of like, when there is somebody there, you've got to let them in because otherwise they're not going to get to know you and it's not going to develop into anything more. So if you are a little bit guarded, then, they're trying to get to know you and you're kind of like, not getting to me. So, but yet you're saying that you want a relationship. So right now it feels like your body language, even though I can't see your body, the energy of your body language doesn't feel open. So my suggestion with this, because you're asking on a timeline, it's also going to depend on you being willing and open and ready to like kind of put in the work in the dating world, I feel. So is there anyone in your dating world right now that you have interest in? Is there someone that you feel like you are pushing on at all? Let me know. I do, yeah. Because it's funny when they're saying pushing and pulling. So I'm seeing you pulling back from people, but that I'm also seeing you kind of like pushing a little bit too. So we don't really want to either. I'm kind of getting too, like it's important for you to feel like you're getting the healthy attention that you deserve and that you want. So I would say if you are pursuing someone specifically, it feels like making sure like there's a little bit of like you need again it feels like just healthy attention, not like the wrong attention, that sort of thing. So that's what's coming through is like someone who just like adores you and loves you. So when you are like finding an interest in somebody, just making sure that they're putting the time and energy in with you, because I feel like I don't know if you date the wrong people or if you've dated the wrong people in the past, like the same type of guys. Yes. So it's like when there is somebody maybe nice that's wanting to get to know you, you might be like, voila, but then there could be someone who's like, ooh, I like this person type of person or whatever, or if they're like their hot stuff or get the bad boy thing going on, or I don't know what it is, but it feels like that then it's like again, we want to feel like there's more substance to it, and that they're really going to treat us the best and that sort of thing. So I think that it's working on attracting the right type of person, and also letting when the right type of person comes in, you've got to let them in. Makes sense? So right now your timeline is going to be based around you kind of working on this. Okay, but there is somebody that's going to come in, okay, and they might start off as a friend. Okay, so be open to friendships as well. There, I'm glad you got a reading. Thank you so much for showing so much support. So I don't see anybody else coming in. Thank you very much. So Julie, we're going to focus on you now, okay? So thank you so much for the likes and taps, guys. I really appreciate it. So what is it about your relationship, Julie, that you would like to focus on? You're welcome, Amy. Thanks so much for being here. Please make sure you're following. And underneath my profile, you'll see my schedule as well. I'm back on at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. tomorrow night Atlantic Standard Time. And again, I've been telling you guys about some of this stuff I have going, so I would take advantage of any of the free things I have. Like Amy, you could really benefit from that too, to kind of navigate this energy, okay? Yeah, I'm just picking someone that I feel drawn to right now. Okay, Julie, are you in there? You said relationship, please. My boyfriend, will he contact me? Is it over? I'm getting it's not over, and yes, he will. When I look into this energy for you, I don't know. It's like, is this boyfriend, does he struggle with like any addictions or anything like that? I feel like he doesn't really take very good care of himself. Like, does he have any substance abuse or anything like that by chance? Yeah, I think you said yeah. I think you're the same person, Jules. Yeah, you are. Okay. Just making sure because earlier we had a Gabby and a Gabby. Um, so yeah, so that's what I'm kind of getting is like, I kind of feel like he might be not the best energy for you, but I'm not telling you to like walk away from it. I'm just feeling like because of some of the substance abuse issue stuff, it feels like it might be not the best for you just because of again it's how he's treating himself. So then when somebody's not treating themselves the best, sometimes that can get shifted over to us. He had an argument and he's not texting me back. Yeah, so that could be like a perfect example of a behavior that we might not like, so that could be a bit of a red flag for you, but to each their own. Yeah, that's kind of what's coming up for you. But I do feel like he'll want to be with you and all of that stuff, right? So it's more or less, do you want that for you? Because I kind of feel like it's not the best soul aligned connection for you. And again, just some of these habits, behaviors. He's more self-destructive than anything. He would never hurt you, but doing those things are still hurting you, if that makes sense. So he might not be able to recognize that because he's in his own little daze or something and he's confused and he's struggling and that sort of thing. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful. I don't know. I'm feeling like give it like 4 days or something like that. Okay, but yeah, and I mean you can after like 4 days, I would say if you don't hear from him, contact him again. Okay, because you want closure around it. If this guy's not the healthiest, do you still care about him? You know what I'm saying? So, all right, sending you lots and lots of love. Okay, Courtney, I'd love a relationship message. Okay. What would you like to know, Courtney? Thank you. He says he's stopping. Yeah. Yeah, and that's fine. But still, again, just asking yourself if this is soul aligned for you. That's my only recommendation, okay? You're welcome. Will Nathan reach out soon? Is he missing me? I'm kind of getting that he will and he does a lot. I think he really cares. So, yeah, I do feel that way. Okay. Should I give our relationship last chance with T? Getting a no for that one. Any other questions, guys? I really appreciate all the likes and taps tonight. New subscribers. Of course, I'm sitting in a chair here, which got super uncomfortable. I've got my lover in the background here, so I've got to tend to the man. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. I'm going to be doing free readings tomorrow, guys, as well. So if you enjoyed this, like same time, 7 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, even if you're catching me on the end of things, we did come on here. We've been on here for a while, so that's when I'm going to start up my live again for the free readings. So I'm going to do along the lines of this. At 11:11 a.m. tomorrow, we're going to start with a silent meditation. I get messages in those. We do daily energy, work on our subscribers, and do free readings. Okay. So does Richard miss me? Yes, a lot, I feel. Have a good night. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, anybody else last minute questions? L healing, we can go into you where you're a subscriber if you like. Will the love spell on A wear out soon? No. Liv, is B my twin flame? Getting a no. No for that. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. I really don't like to leave. If I had, more time and energy, I absolutely would spend it here. I really, really appreciate all the support, guys. It's been wonderful to be here with you guys. I really mean it, okay? So take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. YouTube has the replays as well if you're feeling like you missed out on some things.